Hello everybody, they call me Muse and this is the first bits of Desktop Dungeons Rewind. It's a roguelite sort of puzzle game based around dungeon crawling. So let's click to continue, shall we? And we're already dead. That pretty much sums up the game based on what I've played in the previous versions. Originally back in 2010 there was a browser version which I played extensively. In 2013 they released the Steam version with fancy graphics, and I played a good chunk of that as well. And now, 10 years later, they've released Rewind, so let's see what we've got, shall we? Let's be Muse. Let's turn off caps lock, and let's be Muse. And so, the story begins. Creatures attacked in the night. The caravan was unprepared. Travellers have been warned about the unexplored realms. But pride often plays tricks on reason. So yeah, only a handful of fighters and a whole bunch of travellers that are very vulnerable. So let's go into the maze-like caverns. And here we are ordinary guy, Rapport Monslayer. He doesn't look well. We've got a choice of directions. We've got a goblin down there who's got first strike but is also level 1. So let's pop down and see what we can see. So they've made this version all fancy in 3D. We can pan around with right click, it seems. Is there a way to rotate the camera? Okay, I'm not seeing a rotate button, but we do have a zoom button. Oh, and that rotates to something approximating the old mode. So that's kind of cool. Let's try and hit this goblin, shall we? And we took a bit of damage. We're down to 2 life. He's down to 5 of 10, so we're hitting for like 5 damage. Now if we move away and into one of these unexplored areas, we get health back. He also gets a bit of health back. And we are just about able to do enough damage to kill him. So let's move on again. It's an interesting mechanic, the way that you recover health from unexplored areas, because then just unexplored spaces become a resource in and of themselves. And look at that, we've got most of our health back. We've got 1 XP, we've got 10 mana. So we know there's an enemy just out of sight there. Let's keep going straight down because we don't want to reveal too many unexplored squares if we can avoid it. Right, this goblin's also level 1. So let's give him a couple of bops. This bop, as you can see from the skull over his head in the top right, will kill him. And now we can restore a bit more health. And we're at full. I was kind of hoping to run into another enemy there because now we're kind of wasting exploration spaces, but there we go. We've got a zombie, it'll hit us for 3. It's undead and it's bloodless, so we won't leave behind a bloodstain like the old Gobbo did. But down it goes. Up to 6. There we go, we're back up to 9. And it's Meat Man. Not Super Meat Man, just regular everyday Meat Man. So he's got a good chunk of health, but he doesn't do much damage to us. So we should be okay to just take him down. Let's sneak into this corner so we can get back some more health. Take down this zombie if we can. And we've leveled up. More health, more damage. All is good. Now, it is telling us, it seems, to move up to that square there, so let's work our way up there without revealing too much if we can. We've got a level 2 Gobbo. Deals good damage to us. But yeah, we've got plenty of space available to recover health. And there we go. What have we found? That looks like mana, and that's definitely health. And that's damage. Are these permanent upgrades? They might well be. I can't recall. Yeah, we now deal 11 damage. And yeah, they are permanent. Very good. So we'll save this bottom corner here for health regen, I think. What's this? A campfire? Oh no, this is a spell, isn't it? Burn Deraz. So we'll scoop that up and we can fireball people. The hotkey is F. And it slows enemy regeneration, because enemies also regenerate when we move into an explored space. It's not just us. So goo blobs will take 5 hits if we just hit them. But we can fireball them, and that'll do good damage. And then we can finish them off. We've got enough mana for another fireball, maybe? No, we haven't. That's fine. Let's uncover one more square. And that should give us enough mana to fire off again. There we go. We're down to 8 health. But that's okay, because we can restore a bit back here. Won't restore too much back there, though, because we've still got a bit more to explore to find more enemies. And that's a health potion, I think. Yeah. Restores 40% of your health and cures poison. So we'll pick that up, and that'll be drops in the bottom here by the look of it. So that's very good. And there's our next enemy. It is Meatman. So we'll just hit Meatman, I think. We don't need to... Although, let's fireball him as well. Because we get back health and we get mana when we explore new squares. So we may as well use a bit of each and get back a bit of each. And there's a level 4 enemy awaiting us up there. Maybe we could take them if we level up once more. So let's take down this Zombo. And what have we got? It's a Warlock with magical attack, so it'll nearly wipe us out in a hit. Which is unfortunate. But let's bop him anyway. And now you can see the skulls over our head in the top left, so we'll die if we hit him again. But let's fireball him. That leaves him burning, which means he's going to regen less than we will if we move into new squares. He's going to hit us for 24 though, so we need to regen quite a bit. And while we're at it, we may as well pick up this Pendant of Health and get even more health. Now, we can bop him again. We can also fireball him again. It's not quite enough to finish him off. But if we just get back a smidge more mana... How much does fireball do? It does 6. How much health has he got? 15. So let's stack a second burning on him. Now he's going to regenerate even less. And now let's go and pick up some more mana. And we can actually kill him now. There we go. So we got a good chunk of XP from him. Because you get bonus XP from killing enemies at a higher level than you. Now, it's telling us to press on there. But let's just kill Meatman if we can. And what have we got here? Sensation Stone. It can be converted, which gives us rewards. So how do we convert? Do we just drag it across? We do. So any items you've got that you might not need, you can convert them and gain bonuses. And let's see, we are just an ordinary human, so I'm not sure what we get. We get an attack bonus by the look of it. Every time we convert, we get an extra 10% attack. So we'll bear that in mind. Now, what have we got here? A zombie and a goo blob. So let's take down the goo. Now we can hit you, but let's reveal one more square, get back a bit of mana. Now let's hit you. Hit you again. And then burn you. And now, let's see. He's dealing 18, so let's explore just a smidge more. It's enough for us to hit him and survive, and then fireball him for the... Oh no, we can't fireball him for the win because we didn't quite get back enough mana to do that. Curses. Now he's got 11 health back. So I misplayed that. But that's fine. Let's get back... Right, we've got enough to hit with another fireball at least. Which will slow down his regen. Now we'll go and clean up this bottom corner. and get back a bit of health. And then we'll fireball him for the win, and now we're level 4. So we can actually hit first now. So we can almost kill that warlock without taking damage. If we fireball it, and then bop it, yeah, no damage taken, just mana. So, what's this question mark all about? It's a mana potion. We may as well pick that up. But where is the boss? We'll just hit you, I think. We can easily restore the health. Meatman's not really a problem. And a warlock is also not a problem, but let's fireball him first. Because again, we want to spread it out so that we're regenerating both health and mana when we go into new squares. So the boss is going to be down here somewhere, aren't they? Ooh, a level 5 enemy, very nice. And yeah, these blood stains, I remember this now. Blood and bones surround where the boss is. It's a goat. Not really a surprise if you've played Desktop Dungeons before, but there you go. And we've got a goblin there as well. So if you can level up mid-fight, that's always good. But we've got plenty of exploration squares left, so let's just try and go for it, shall we? Let's smack him. Fireball him. So that we can regenerate faster than him. He's dealing 31 damage, so yeah, we could smack him again. And then we could burn him again. And we've actually killed him. And leveled up again. So now we can collect the trophy and finish the level. Sweet! So we made it through the first dungeon. There is a basic tutorial by the look of it, but let's head onward to the main kingdom screen, as it were. So yeah, lots of people have died in the process, but the strong have survived. Let's work together and make a settlement. But we're not the hero. We're an administrator. So, let's see. Do we pledge to expand the settlement and recruit the heroes needed? Yes, with sprinkles. So who's this gentleman? He's an advisor. Lovely stuff. So, what do we want to do? Finger crossbows? I am partial to a good old fist bump. Sup, bruv? Alright then, so this is basically the meta game that happens between the dungeon crawlings. We're going to ensure our survival, so we need to train and get some real defenders. So let's click on this outpost to see advisors. And we've got fighters, basically. We can pay to upgrade, and we'll get new stuff. But this first upgrade will just get fighters for us. So there we go. We've got the Club of Adventurers. So let's see. Yeah, we've unlocked fighters. They're kind of like guards who it seems we just were, I imagine. But they've got additional bonuses. And down the line we'll be able to unlock other classes, of course. So let's see. Oh yeah, we've got a strange man. I'm sure we're not going to do stuff with him down the line. So we've got a couple of vaults available to us. The Badlands and Vince's Vault. The Badlands has got goats, I'm sure. 1,000 cuts as well. So let's go for Vince's Vault, just because we don't want to fight another goat right now. The lord of this dungeon shrugs off magic. Maintains a charming collection of wizard skulls. Bring your biggest sword. Oh yeah, it's still a goat. It's Vince the Invincible. So, we have got humans available to us. So the race that you choose determines what your conversion bonus will do. and for humans it's an attack bonus. For the other classes it might be mana, or it might be HP, or money even, or maybe other things down the line. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of classes available. Fighter's the only one we've got so far, so we can see enemies further away in the fog. We gain XP when we're attacking higher level enemies, and we need less XP to level up. And we start with 1 level of death protection. And away we go. So here's our first hero, Magnus the Fist. So we have got potions, we have got gold, we've got spells available to us. Very nice. So we'll pick up Burn Deraz and Wanna Fight. It summons a monster and adds a debuff to them, so they will strike second. And you get bonus XP. Do we want to use that? Or do we want to convert it nice and early? Because if we convert it, then we'll straight away get an attack bonus. It doesn't actually affect us yet though, does it? Because it's like 0.5 and it seems like it rounds down. So that hasn't helped us at level 1, but that's fine. Now, we've got a sign here which explains what humans do and what fighters do. And we'll gain some extra damage there. So now we've got a 20% attack bonus. So it's kind of having an effect already. Shall we just kill some enemies, or shall we press on and try and fight a level 2? That could be fun. So it would take about 4 hits for him to kill us. It would take 4 or 5 for us to kill him. But we get bonus XP for fighting higher level enemies. And a meat man's perfect because they don't do much damage, so we can hit them multiple times. Now we can burn the bugger so he regenerates slower. Oh yeah, that's the boss. And are we now at the point where we can kill him? No, he'll still kill us. So we'll pick up that health potion. Yeah, he'll still kill us. And now we'll survive, but he'll survive. And he's got just little enough health for us to deal 6 damage with Burned Arrows. Okay, that hasn't quite killed him. I thought it was going to. Oh, it's 4 points of damage per character level. And it costs 6 mana. My mistake, I misread it. However, let's regenerate a bit. Yep, there's power-ups, pick them up ASAP. But first, we kill the meat man and we get some bonus XP. We get 1 bonus XP, I think, for killing someone 1 level higher than us. But now we'd have to go and explore to find another higher level enemy, because as you can see, we've only got 1s, 2s and 3s. 1s and 2s and 5s around us. So let's grab the extra HP. May as well clean up that zombie because it's just there. Although, yeah, I've just remembered another tactic as well, so we'll have to bear that in mind. Which is that you can use low-level enemies to catapult yourself up to beating higher ones by leveling up. So let's see. Yeah, Vince thinks that we suck. No, you suck, Vince. Get Rex. Right, so we'll pick up that mana pot. Magic resist, it's only 50%. But he would kill us in 1 shot at the moment because he hits for 25 and we've got 24 HP. So let's grab that health potion as well. We need to really start spreading out a bit. Get a bit gold. Mana boost, attack boost, mana boost. Pick that up. I really want to find a level... There's a level 4 up there, I suppose. So maybe we fight Meat Man a bit. Oh, it's another Meat Man. Fantastic. So, is it worth hitting him? We got a bit of extra XP there. We got like 2 extra XP just for hitting him. So now we perhaps burn him. That'll let us regenerate a bit more. So let's grab some of that. He's going to hit us for 11, so let's hit him again. One more hit would kill us, but we've got our mana back, so let's double burn him actually, because we've got the mana for it now. Bit of regen. Now, shall we hit him again? Yeah, we can survive another hit. And now, if we kill this level 1 guy, we level up and get a full heal, and he gets a nothing. So now we can bop him again and get the kill for some more bonus XP. So that's how you can use lower levels to catapult yourself into beating higher level enemies. It's pretty cool. So we're going to have to kill some low level guys, so just to explore a bit more. Flight of stairs we could go down. What we got here? Biceps. Boost your next melee attack with a damage bonus. And each strike erodes resistances on the enemy. That could be good. Maybe that could be better against Vince than using Burned Arrows. So maybe we'll end up converting that before we fight Vince. But as it is now, let's pop down this passage, see what's going on. There's an enemy down here. Oh yeah, we could have saved this for a bit of the old regen, but that's fine. There's nothing else we can do down there right now. There's a bit of a puzzle on the go by the look of it. So maybe we'll come back to that. So we'll pick that up. What have we got here? So when fighting monsters, pay attention to their health. Yep, makes sense. Let's work our way through a bit more of the dungeon. Ah, there's some level 4s, lovely. So, it's saying that we wouldn't necessarily get the veteran XP because it's crossed out. Why is that? Is that because we've already gained veteran XP? I'm not sure. But either way, let's smack that guy. No, we did get the XP, so I don't know why it was struck out like that. No, he's going to kill us, but we'll just burn his ass. And then, how much health he got left? 8. So let's burn him again. And down he goes, and we've leveled up again. Getting some extra attack would be nice. Now, is it worth trying to fight the boss at this stage? Or should we get close to another level first? Maybe we'll do that. And look for more buffs. If we could get one more health, then we could biceps and then burn their ass twice. But maybe we don't need to. Let's kill these gobbos, because they've got first strike, so we can't really avoid getting hit by them. And then let's do a bit more regen. Yeah, gobbos aren't our friend when we're trying to do the level up catapult, because they will generally always hit you. So we'll knock off the gobbos and save everything else, I feel. Right, we're up to 13. We've got more than 13 XP's worth of stuff around and about that we could kill, I think. Let's take down that gobbo though. And explore a smidge more of the dungeon. Maybe take down that zombie. Oh, we've accidentally leveled up. Never mind. What have we got here? Want to fight, which summons monsters again. So let's convert that. Get some bonus damage. Get +2 bonus damage. Now, I feel like we've used up more of our resources than we needed to. Let's go around and clean up some of these guys, just because we can at this stage. Oops. I don't think there's any more of the level available to us though to get much regen from. So maybe it's time to start hitting the boss. So let's use a biceps and give him a smack. We can afford to smack him one more time. So let's biceps again and give him another smack. And now let's fireball him. Because we need to do a bit of regen if we're going to survive. So that's a little bit of health back. We could fireball him again, just to reduce the amount of regen that he's getting. Get a bit more cash and a bit more of a heal. And down he goes. Another level complete. Do we need to search around for more gold? I don't know. But let's do it anyway, because it can't hurt. And that's pretty much this map complete. Oh, we haven't been there. Another burned arrows. Let's convert it, why not? But yeah, mission complete. Let's go to the exit. And it shows us a nice little log of all the adventures we've had. Whole lot of killing going on. Took 9 minutes. Did a lot of damage, a lot of attacks. Whole bunch of stats that we're not terribly worried about. And the highest level difference was 1. So we killed an enemy that was 1 level higher than us, but that was it. With some of the classes and with a bit of preparation, you can kill things that are 4 or 5 levels higher than you. It's good stuff. But either way, we've got the goat horn, which we sold, and we've got the gold, which we carried out. And we've completed our first mission. Victory! So we've got the goat horn in hand. Everyone celebrates. And a figure approaches. Aha! It's this chap. So this is, I believe, going to be the collector or whatever he's called. The taxidermist. That's him. So yeah, basically we can sell trophies to him. So this is going to be our regular income. We're going to do levels, we're going to get gold, we're going to spend that gold to upgrade buildings around the town. And as you can see from here on the right, shows you the various trophies that are available from the various enemies. I believe the values go up and down over time. Yeah, the market value varies, usually dependent on how frequently you kill a given monster. So you could just farm goats over and over again, but it's less profitable than visiting new dungeons. So, magic users, holy men, thieves, all sorts of people are available to us. And so let's buy a second guild, shall we? Upgrading that structure will give us priests, very good against the undead. And they can buff their health quite well. Wizards, free fireball, lower mana costs, just general spell users. And nice hats. And thieves, I do love thieves. Sneak about, stab. Oh, it's great. Select a building to upgrade now. Mrs. Cakes, tea or death. That sounds like a plan. So, brutes and lowlives of all kinds sounds exactly like my sort of people. Let's get ourselves some thieves, shall we? So, yeah, we've got to want to slay all the leaders in each area. And then, yeah, the advisor's now going to leave us to it, I think. We could still give him the old finger crossbows. Let's do it. Pew pew! And so that's how the game's going to go. We're going to unlock things. We're going to defeat the local dungeons. And that's going to unlock extra dungeons out and about in the world. Different themes to them. Beating those might unlock new character classes. And yeah, it feels good to get back into desktop dungeons. I last played it like 6-7 years ago. I think it was 2016 it said on Steam that I'd last played the Steam version. And I'm enjoying this one so far. It looks amazing compared to the older ones. And the music's great, as it's always been. Yeah, I could see myself playing quite a bit more of this. And maybe, if you're interested, you could play it yourself. I believe at the time this video is going up, for at least a day or two, the previous Steam version is going to be free. And there's a slight sale on this one. Normal price is about 17 quid, I think. I'd say it's worth the money. I'll probably buy some of the DLC to tip them a few extra quid. And if it looks interesting, maybe you'd like to give it a play too. Until next time, thanks for watching, friends.